Alright, are you basically just asking me, is that an okay way to pick? If it sounds good, yeah. That's going to be my answer like every time, unless I see something that's grossly wrong. I mean, again, I think like the same thing we've talked about multiple times. You obsess about this stuff to your detriment. And you even said it yourself. Sometimes Troy can get a little, what did you say, in the weeds with things, and it gets very, very complicated. And I think the most important thing with his stuff to remember is he is merely explaining what other people have done to achieve what they have achieved. And yeah, you can take it to your advantage to a certain extent. But the biggest thing I see when you speed up is you are not completing your upstrokes before you change strings. That's the problem. So I had another student recently going through the similar thing. He was getting some good speed, but when it came to changing strings, if he was changing after an upstroke, he was no longer completing the upstroke. Sometimes he ended up like get some bonus strokes in there because he ended up like hitting the string multiple times. And anyway, he wasn't paying good enough attention to how many times he was strumming it. I don't think. He even said himself, like sometimes he gets greedy with the speed and he tries to go faster before he should. And that goes back to the whole rhythm thing. So this is what I'm suggesting. Just all pentatonic stuff here. What you're going to do, climb to A minor pentatonic, pick each note twice, all upstrokes. All upstrokes, all upstrokes. Start at the good old 60. Bump it up 5 beats a minute every time you play it right, just the one time. Once you've maxed out, let's see, I don't know how fast will I do. Let me do a few tests here. I don't know how fast I can do this. Okay, well, I barely got 210 there. So what I'm going to do, basically this is what you do. You max out on your practice session there. If it didn't take too long, maybe 10 minutes, basically what you're going to do then is you're going to start here and then go through all 5 shapes. So you're going to go up and down, and you're going to start it. Basically the idea is like to play at 20 beats per minute slower than the max speed. So for me, I'm going to try doing it at 190. Let's see. Hopefully this picks up in the microphone. So I'm going to basically follow the Guitar Pro track here because I won't be able to get all this on screen. So again, you take the first line, that's your speed builder right there, that's your speed drill. All upstrokes, and then you're going to continue with all upstrokes on the longer one, the more endurance-based thing, the more etude-esque type thing. So basically, you build the speed, and then you do something to drill it in. And if 20 beats a minute slower than your max speed up here is too fast, then just like drop it 10 and try it again. Obviously, you need to know the shapes, but I'll assume you know them. And if you don't know them, you'll definitely know them after learning this thing. So here we go. Let's see how it goes with 190. Whoop! Played the wrong note. Played the wrong note. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through that anyway because yeah, it's already getting difficult. So I'm going to drop it down to 180. So see, just showing you exactly what to do here. Just drop it down 10 if you're going to be able to pull it off. Try it. You don't have to change the speed right away, but the video is not super long. I'm just going to do it quickly. So let's try 180. getting tiring at the end there. So we do that. That should help quite a bit with the upstrokes, because when you're doing this whole thing, what you're doing is basically this. Like it's not, you're not hitting that last upstroke all the way. Sometimes you're just basically doing this. Or, yeah, just skipping to that. So you're doing like a 1, 2, 3, and like maybe your left hand will go down, but the right hand's not. So try and not complete that stroke. That's what's really happening there. So you're not completing that last upstroke. If anything, I mean, you could do that too. Exaggerate that final upstroke. But that last upstroke, again, that's what's not happening. I mean, you could always do inside picking stuff to, you know, so this way you get used to playing in between them strings. But yeah, as far as should you wait for the rhythm course to be done, there's no need to do that. It may not be beneficial to follow the whole course anyway, because the course is, to me, an abbreviated course of what the ultimate one's going to be someday, and everyone's going to pick things up different. So I would recommend take advantage of this whole you being in the video correspondence lessons thing. Get back to where you were with the last rhythm thing that I sent you. Send me the video of you doing it at 60 and at 120 with the foot tapping and counting along as you do it, and then we'll go from there. Just whenever you have it ready, send it over and I'll send you the next thing. So it's always better to do the custom plan student to student versus following a course. The course is going to be for those that can't afford it, or who are more interested in doing the whole self-taught process. When is it going to be done? I don't know. The last thing I said about it, like a few days ago, less than a week ago anyway, all the audio is recorded. I just got a mix approved by an audio engineer friend of mine. All the etudes have been mixed or bounced down. Next, I gotta mix all the bounce down all the individual exercises. So once those are all mixed and uploaded, well, I'm gonna upload all the previous stuff on that site. But then the next step is to do the video performance of everything. I have no idea how long it's gonna take. The etudes I'm probably gonna have to memorize to a certain extent because, well, the whole idea is to actually do real performances of this, not mime it. I hate that crap. No miming. I'm not gonna, no audio editing and whatnot. It's supposed to be real, because if I can't do it, why the hell can I? Why would I expect anyone else to do it if I can't do it? Then once all that's done, then I have to actually structure everything in, I don't know what program I'm going to use, but actually have it so everything's all laid out in order and got descriptions of everything that's going to happen. Anyway, so maybe a few more months. Not by the end of the year like I had hoped, but hopefully in a few months. So there you go. And as far as the Patreon tier stuff goes, I wouldn't know what the hell to do with the $20 tier. I used to have one for people doing single half hours, but I decided to get rid of that because when you compare it to how much the actual lessons are that I do, like, $115 a month for the 4 half-hour lessons, one each week. It's like, why the hell am I only doing $20? I'm giving a big ass discount for people buying less up front. It's supposed to go the other way. So now it is definitely going the other way, but I appreciate the kind words. And I'm actually going to be starting working on that Zakk Wylde song right after this, because now it's time to do it. Alright, hope this helps. Let me know if you got questions.